Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the latest launch from Nomad. It is their holiday launch. This is the Nomad Polar Express, and yes, it is based on the classic film starring Tom Hanks, where he played the conductor for the train and he also played Santa Claus. You guys, oh, such a wonderful film. When I saw that this is being launched, I was so excited. I love the packaging. I think this is just an absolutely gorgeous themed palette. This is also the final launch for Nomad for 2024, and in my opinion, this was a really good year for Nomad launches. I don't think there was a single palette this year that I just didn't enjoy. Now, of course, there are palettes I enjoyed more than others, but as far as like a launch that I was just like, yeah, no, this ain't cutting it. I don't think there was a single one this year that I didn't enjoy. I think I enjoyed every single one of the palettes of 2024 that Nomad launched in 2024. And like I said, this is their holiday palette, the Nomad Polar Express. First of all, this packaging. You open it up and it slides out. There's actually a cutout right here for the train. And it just slides out like that to this really beautiful Polar Express scenery, the North Pole. I just think this is so beautiful. I will definitely be keeping the box because I want to store it in the box of the cutout. I think it's really, really cool. And then we have our color story. It is a 15 pan palette. Most of the palettes that Nomad launched this year were 15 pans. It is a mixture of mattes and shimmers. There is one multi-chrome. I believe it's the one that's in the middle. The rest of these, when I swatched, and I will show you guys in just a minute, were more like, they seemed more like topper shimmers than like full-on shimmers, but they were nonetheless really, really beautiful. So let me go ahead and give you some more details about the palette. With every launch, Nomad includes a little postcard, and on the back is all the information about the palette. And I love that this one looks like the Polar Express ticket. If you ever saw the film, you know that the conductor goes and he picks out, I think it's like 3 or 4 children, and each one of them gets a ticket to get onto the express. And I love that this one is themed after that. Let's read this side first. It looks like a little holiday note to their customers. It says, "It's that time of year. Hot cocoa with friends, warm memories made with family, and the magical wonder of Santa. We hope you and your loved ones enjoy a merry and bright holiday season. Thank you for your support in 2024 and Happy New Year in 2025. Felicia and Auntie." Nomad co-founders. I believe I'm saying the second name correctly. If I'm saying it wrong, I do apologize. All right, now let's go into the fun parts, the details about the palette. New Polar Express Intense Eyeshadow Palette. The destination. Sleigh bells ring and trains choo-chooing. Come aboard the Polar Express to celebrate the excitement and enchantment of the most magical time of year. Join us on this wintry journey through snowy moonlit landscapes and past twinkling holiday lights while enjoying delicious hot cocoa. Feel the childlike whimsy and wonder as we get ready for Santa. All aboard to the North Pole. The palette. A journey to Santa. Wintry blues and snowy whites, holiday crimsons and warm chocolates, and decorative silvers and golds inspired by the Christmas classic, the Polar Express. 8 merry mattes, 6 glowing shimmers, and 1 festive multichrome. The cause. Each palette is partnered with a specific cause. This one says, "We are so proud to support the WWF Global Arctic Program to help maintain the biodiverse and resilient region." Nomad palettes are cruelty-free. They're vegan. This one happens to be infused with cocoa seed butter. So all the shadows have cocoa seed butter just to kind of help keep the eyelids soft and supple. They do that with each one of their palettes. The eyeshadows will have some kind of really cool ingredient in it. Launching details. It will launch tomorrow around 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friends in the Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. PTS on Monday night. Friends in Europe, 6 a.m. CST on Tuesday morning. The palette is not limited edition. It will be around for at least 12 months and will restock should it sell out. The only thing that I'm not seeing, which is unusual because I'm always seeing this to launch information, I'm not seeing the pricing, so I'm not quite sure how much the palette is actually going to cost, but I will make sure that I include that down below in my description box with all the information as soon as I find that out. All right, now let's put together a look. The first thing I'm going to do actually is I think I want to use one of the shimmers as a highlight. I went on ahead and primed my eyelids real quick with my Locked Eye Primer from AOA Studio in Nude, just to kind of give that chance to settle down while I throw on the highlight. What I think I want to do is take a little bit of All Aboard. It's a very icy shimmer. Oh my God, This will definitely be going on the eyelids, but I think I want to take it and use it just on the top of my cheekbones. It's just a little bit of an icy, kind of a snowy highlight before we start our eye look. I like to take my sponge, just kind of tap the highlight in so that way it will blend right into everything and I don't have just like a streak of highlight going across the cheekbones, because technically this is not an actual highlighter, it is a shimmer shadow, so you kind of want to make it a little less obvious, but that really is pretty. It does work as a highlight. As far as the eye look, I definitely want to stay in this area over here. I just want a very icy, snowy, wintry, silvery eye look. We're going to start with the shade right here. That shade is called Frozen Sea. I'm going to put that on the outer corner, and then we're going to blend it into Desert of Ice. I may use this one kind of blending into the inner portion of the eye, but we're going to start here. I'm just going to use my Beauty Bay Detailed Blending Eyeshadow brush to go into this shadow. I'm going to lay this down on the outer corner. I did want to kind of mention to you guys real quick as we were getting ready to go into the holiday season. If you've been following me for a while, then you know that since I've started my channel over the past 4 years, I think this was my fifth year. I'll have to double check to make sure, but I have done every December 25 days of uploading every day from the 1st to the 25th, which I called my Uyangmas. My beauty channel, when I first started, it was called Uyang Beauty. Uyang is a Korean beauty term meaning best face, so that was my channel name. Uyangmas is what I called my 25 days of beauty, my version of Vlogmas, and I just kept calling it that. But that's a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of investment goes into doing that. And over the last 4 years that I have done it, it's not helped me where my channel is concerned at all. I have not seen a growth in subscribers. I did not see a growth in views. It wasn't like I had a jump in monetary sales, monetary income or anything like that. It was a lot of work with pretty much no reward. And I just can't do that again this year. It's a lot of work. I will be doing my full makeup collection undecluttered series like I like to do every year. I will also be talking about all the makeup that I used up in 2024, because I did use up a lot of makeup, my final trash empties. I think I'll be doing top palettes and just a couple of other things, but I'm not going to be concerned with trying to upload every single day from the 1st to the 25th. It's a lot of work, and I can't do it. I really want to spend more time focused on the family, not putting so much time into something that was not really showing me, any return. I'm sure you guys understand. Now I'm going to take my detailed crease brush from Real Techniques. We're going to dip into Desert Ice, and I'm just going to slowly blend this shadow out. That first matte, that deep blue, that was actually a really, really pretty shade. It blended out really well. Sometimes deeper blues and deeper purples don't blend out very well. It can be hard to formulate a really smooth formula, but this one was actually really nice. I'm very impressed with how well it blended out. And all I'm going to do is just take this lighter shade, and I'm just going to use it to just kind of diffuse the blue and just to blend it into the crease before I lay down my shimmers. I just really wanted an icy, wintry look. We're almost in the middle of November, and you guys, it is still freaking warm. It's supposed to drop down to the 60s this week, which I am so freaking grateful for. These, unusual warm temperatures that we have had throughout the month of October and now going into November, I've had it. I'm done. I'm over it. But it looks like the temperatures are finally going to start to drop. I'm debating if I want to take Snowy Mountain, which is a super icy kind of bright white. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to take that into the inner portion and blend that across the top. This is not the brush that I want. I'm going to take this one. I want something softer and a little bit fluffier. So we're going to go into the shade. And I'm going to just slowly and softly start blending into the inner portion like that. And we're going to take some on the outer portion and just softly feather this out the outer portion of the eye. Super light whites and like deep dark blacks. Sometimes I find those kind of shades a little intimidating. Going into our shimmers, I'm going to take Silver Bell kind of on the lid here, going into the corner. We're going to take All Aboard. So this is going to be a very icy, snowy look. I'm going to take this flat shader brush from Ruby Kisses, and we're going to lay down just a little bit of a glitter shadow primer. This is the Base Booster from BH Cosmetics, and I like to use a glitter base just to kind of help the shadows pop, and it also helps them to last longer throughout the day. Got a little bit of Silver Bell on my brush. I'm just going to start laying this down all over the lid. Man, that is so icy. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love a good silver, and this is definitely a good silver. Wow, just look at that. My. I'm going to take this smaller flat shaded brush. I'm just going to dip into olive board. That's going to go in the inner portion, inner corner of the eye. This one is so super just almost white, icy, very, very snowy. That is going to be it for the shadows. I'm going to go off camera and finish off this look. We're going to do liner, waterline, lashes, lips. I will be back in just a moment to show you everything all put together. Final look is complete, and you guys, I am loving the way this look came out. For my wing, I'm using from Relove by Revolution. This is the Slick Flick ink liner in black, and my waterline I'm using from Trace Luce. This is one of the Intenso liners. The shade is an icy. It's a very sparkly, icy white pearlescent type of liner. I wanted something to really sparkle in my waterline. My lashes are from Ioni. These are the Sideshow lashes. Very soft and fluttery. I love the way that they look. As far as my lip, the combination is, my lip pencil is from ColourPop. This is part of that Hocus Pocus collection that came out a couple of years ago. The shade is Spinster Lace. It's a really pretty red that has like just a little bit of a hint of a blue undertone, and I'm pairing that with my Wonder Woman. This is the Power Matte Lipstick from Kiko Milano. This came out right around the time the first Wonder Woman came out, so I've had this for a while, and I really only use it on special occasions. It has a little bit of blue sparkle to it, which I absolutely love. The lip may be a little intense with the eye, but I don't care. I just really wanted a very intense holiday look, which is what I think that we achieved. I'm very happy with the way that it came out. My final first impressions on the palette. I would like to try to do a couple more looks. I don't know if I'm going to have time, but I would definitely be playing with this over the holidays for sure. I think this formula is really, really pretty. When I did the swatches, this silver as well as the olive board shade right here seemed to be more of a topper. They didn't seem to be super pigmented, but on the eyelid, as you can see, super intense. Very shiny, very good looking. I'm very, very happy. The mattes, super buttery, blended like a dream. I guess that cocoa infused formula makes them super soft, super blendable. Even this bright blue right here blended out like a dream. It didn't get stuck or patchy or anything like that. Very happy with the formula. I'm very, very happy with the final launch from Nomad of 2024. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found it helpful, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Really does help with getting my videos into recommendations. If you're new to my channel and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe. Make sure you tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. And you can also follow me on my other socials. I am on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.